Originally produced by Nintendo. Originally presented by Shigesato Itoi. Presented by Team Encore. Hey everybody, Dude Souls here, and welcome to the first episode of my Let's Play of the first two acts of Mother Encore. This is a fan game that seeks to reimagine the first game in the Mother series, the same series that gave us Earthbound. This is not meant to be a replacement for Mother 1. It has a lot of very different gameplay mechanics and creative decisions that comes with, existing about 30, 40 years later than the original. But I still really enjoy this fan game, and it might technically be incomplete, but I still want to give you guys my experience of it and walk you through everything you need to know about it. So, I am going to be playing this on my MacBook Pro. Yeah, I know, I'm gaming on a Mac, but you know what? It's what I have right now, because I like to edit videos, and apparently people in the industry really like Macs. So, let's just go ahead and dive in with a new game. So I will be using the canonical names for all of these characters. The canonical boy for this game is Ninten. Is it kinda dumb? Yes. But I don't care, because that's what we're going with. Okay, desu ka? So, I have a little bit of an exception here. Being completely transparent, this game is releasing in acts, and only Act 2 is released as of the recording of this video, out of the planned 8. So there are some characters that we will be naming here that will go unseen later on. I'm going to be very candid about that because I just want people to know what they are and aren't getting into today. So, canonically, this girl's name is Anna, but we're not going to be seeing her for this playthrough. So I'm going to name her. I meant to write Paula as reference to the character from Earthbound, but I accidentally put a K there, so sure, your name is Polk. This other boy's name, we will be seeing this playthrough. His name is Lloyd. Originally, it was localized as L-O-I-D, but we're gonna go with its normal spelling of Lloyd. This other girl's name, who we will also be seeing pretty early in the game, is Pippi. And the last boy's name is canonically Teddy. But we're not going to be seeing him this playthrough. So, his name will be Fritz, the name of a pet. What is your favorite homemade food? The canonical answer to this is prime rib. And honestly, you know what? I could go for a prime rib. Very opulent, very special occasion-y, but this is a Mother game. We can ham it up a little bit. Prime rib. Yummy! And now to some more gameplay options. Text speed we're gonna keep it on fast. Menu flavors. This determines our color scheme. Plain, mint, strawberry, banana, peanut, grape, or melon. I'm gonna go with grape, because I personally really like the color purple. And the button prompts, we'll just have this on both for now. I am gonna be playing on keyboard, but this game is compatible with other game controllers. So, let us begin by pressing N. Are you sure? Yes. Yes, I am. In the early 1900s, a dark shadow covered a small country town in rural America. The dark shadow formed mysteriously at the summit of Mount Itoi. At that time, numerous paranormal incidents occurred. The last incident involved the disappearance of a young married couple. The man's name was George. The woman's name was Maria. As soon as they disappeared, so did the dark shadow. Two years later, as suddenly as he left, George returned. He never told anyone where he had been or what he had done. But he began an odd study of psychic powers, all by himself. As for Maria, his wife, she never returned. "80 years have passed since then. The year is 1988. Outside Podunk, a small town in America. And here we are. This is Nintendo. We move with the arrow keys, and we can interact with objects with the Z button. It's a perfectly ordinary lamp. And of course, these things can be changed in your settings. I have most of these at default. So inventory is C, and back button is X. Paranormal activities, huh? Welcome to your very first battle in Mother Encore against the dangerous lamp. Look at its grin and the battle background, so mesmerizing. We have three options for attacking. There are three options in battle. Bash, which is an attacking move. Items, which allows us to use any moves, and we can also look at our inventory, which includes the baseball cap. And defend. This will reduce damage and do some other things that we'll find out later. So let's just start out by hitting the bash button. Nintendo takes 1 damage. Alright, 2 hits is enough to take it out. We win and get 3 experience points. And another part of the game is that you can hold shift to run. I accidentally ran downstairs, which is actually a good thing. You can hold shift to run, or you can hold and release shift to run Mother 3 style. I'm going to refrain from going into that room for now, even though my family needs me, to go talk to my mom for some easy to miss dialogue. Are you okay, Nintendo? What on earth is happening to our house? I'm so scared. If only your father were here now. If we try to leave the house, the door won't budge, mysteriously. So yeah, let's go help out our other family members. Big brother, is that you? Watch out! It's a crazy pillow! So this crazy pillow engages us in a battle. This is actually an enemy that is brand new to Mother Encore, because in the original version of the game, this would just be another lamp. I think it's a cute little change. Alright, so Nintendo takes 2 damage. Easily taking these things out in 2 hits. Gaining 5 experience. Way to go, Nintendo! But our house is still falling apart! I wonder how Mimi's doing. Let's go check if she's okay. We got Mimi and Minnie as our sisters. It won't open! The door won't open. And come on, low battery. We're getting a low battery warning right at the beginning of this. Come on. Didn't want to wait until a longer episode. Okay, for this, we just gotta run into the door. Ah! Big brother, help! And now we must fight the evil and sinister doll. I'm gonna hit bash through its body at Nintendo, and we take 5 damage. This is something that's a little hard to notice because our damage numbers are so small, but when any character takes damage, their HP rolls down. This is a mechanic that is pretty unique to the Mother franchise, and I will be elaborating on that later. One more hit is just enough to take it down as it goes kablooey. Boss fight defeated. You won, gained 8 experience, leveling up to level 2. Our max HP goes up by 3, PP, offense, IQ, and we learn telepathy. That sounds pretty important. Is it over? It doesn't seem to be moving, but I can still hear something out of it. Nintendo, can you go check it to make sure it's dead? Alright, sure. That teddy bear is a reference to the teddy bear items from the Mother franchise that essentially work as shields. There's an old music box hidden inside the doll. Nintendo opened it. A broken melody began to play. Nintendo remembered the tune. It's not moving anymore. It's dead? What a relief. I knew we shouldn't have taken that doll from the basement. Ah, yes, because everything scary comes from the basement. Alright, let's make sure Mimi's doing okay. What can I do for you? Storage. Here with Minnie, we can store items, which might be relevant because, unfortunately in this game, we have a limited inventory size. Alright, let's go talk to our mom, make sure she's alright. Are you okay, Nintendo? What on earth happened to our home? I'm so scared. If only your father were here now. I guess that must be him. I got stumped thinking it was going to be reused dialogue, but I guess we got some new stuff. Could you get it, Nintendo? Okay. Nintendo picked up the phone. Nintendo? It's your dad. I see. Sounds like it must be a poltergeist of some sort. I'm not sure what to do about it either. Oh, I remember. Your great-grandfather studied PSI at one point. He documented all of his research in a diary of his. We put all of his junk in the basement, but I think it's locked. The key shouldn't be too far. Anyways, you're our only hope. You've always dreamed on going on an adventure, haven't you? Well, go forth and protect us all, Nintendo. Oh, and if you ever need to save your progress, don't forget to call your dear old dad. Click! Beep, 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 boop. Alright. So you're leaving, huh? I guess all boys have to leave home Sunday. Guess if you want to know where I put the basement key, I gave it to Mick. Don't tell Mimi, though. I made sure to keep all the orange juice away from her. So, who exactly is Mick? Going outside, we see our dog, Mick. Woof woof. Grr, my butt's so itchy. Stop standing there and lend me a hand. Sure. Many thanks. Wait a minute, you can understand me? You must have learned telepathy. It's great and all, but don't you dare use it on me by pressing C and selecting it within the PSI menu. Don't even think of it by simply holding down Shift and pressing Z. Yep, we can hold down Shift and press Z to use telepathy to talk to animals. I hope they haven't found out that I ate all the prime rib. Yummy. Are you reading my thoughts? Cut it out, that's an invasion of privacy. Take this and forget what you just heard. You got the basement key. Alright, I'll find you some dog treats, Mick. Going back in our house. Let's use telepathy on our mom. I'm gonna use it from the menu this time just so we do it. Nothing but stray thoughts. Yeah, that's usually what you're gonna get from a lot of human characters in this game. Nintendo used the basement key. And we enter the basement. We get some dog treats for Mick. We get a plastic bat. There's a note attached to it. Bats are pretty cool, but they don't really do much unless you equip them. We get a podunk map. And we get our great-grandfather's diary. Nintendo, please, come find me. Seek the shell in the cave. Do so, and the wisdom of the world shall be unveiled. Something awoke inside Nintendo, and I learned Life Up. press C and open your PSI menu to use Life Up. Yep, we go into our menu, and first thing I'm going to do is go to our Equip menu to equip our Bat, which increases our offense stat. And then we can also select the map option and get a good view of Podunk and the surrounding area, with the cemetery, Canary Village, and the Chocream Zoo. You can go to the PSI menu to use Life Up, which is a restoration move that costs 5 PP, of which we have 27 right now. You can also press Tab by default to open the map easily. Onin 10, you're much braver than I could ever imagine. You must be exhausted. Here, I'll make you some prime rib. Yummy! At any time you are near your family's house, you can talk to your mom to eat some prime rib and heal yourself up fully. Let's go give Mick his dog treats. Whoa, are those dog treats? Give them to me! Here you go, it's a secret to everybody. And with that, we have completed the tutorial of Mother Encore. The last things I want to talk about here are our stats, because this is an RPG, our stats are important. Stats. HP. Because HP rolls down over time, if you leave a battle with your HP approaching 0 from a lethal hit, but not actually at 0, you can actually live if you manage to mash through the dialogue fast enough. PP is your psychic points. That is how many PSI abilities you can use. Offense affects your damage. Defense affects how much damage you take. Speed affects your turn order and also your evasion, I'm pretty sure. Your IQ determines the strength of your PSI abilities, and Guts are a unique stat that affects critical hit rate and also the chance to survive an otherwise lethal hit at 1 HP. And then we can also press Z to go to our skills. Field skills, we have the ability to run, the ability to scope, which is done by holding command. I'm pretty sure it's control by default, and telepathy. In battle, we have strike, deals major damage to an enemy based on our guts with a bat equipped. And split shot hits 2 random enemies using a slingshot. So in battle, we have multiple different abilities, which I will get to later. And then of course we have our PSI. And then holding down command here to scope around. And there we go. That's pretty much the basics of Mother Encore. Next time, we go and explore what exactly is going on in the Podunk area. See you guys next time.